What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with amazing fundamental news directly related to Palantir and with decent news related to entire markets. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point and I've told you at that point that you can accumulate your position on every daily red candle if you are a long-term investor. But from this range we also had decent possibilities to hit higher targets, and in this case you could accumulate your position all the way down, and you had to put your stop loss slightly below this previous bottom. And from your entry point you might have up to 4% of potential losses, but this stop loss order prevents you to even more losses of about 23%. Definitely this setup shows that even if you miss the trade, you can save your money and you can re-enter your position with the more attractive average price. And that is how you can use these setups. So I have to say that when we broke this range, definitely we became more bearish, and when we broke this range, the bottom of previous third wave, we invalidated this count because we cannot have the retracement that is deeper than the bottom of initial wave. This means this setup is pretty much invalidated, and I have to say that for now we have a 100% double bottom pattern because we hit exactly the same range of $9.5, roughly this range, and this means in upcoming session we might see a huge spike in price. And one of the reasons of this spike might be their earnings report. And it will take place on May the 9th, right before market opens. And that is why, if their earnings report will be positive, and if they beat expectations, and if their guidance will be very promising for upcoming quarters, definitely we will see a huge bounce to the upside, and most likely it might be the double bottom pattern for the entire price action, and this might be the lowest price for Palantir ever. And in just several minutes I will show you how we can benefit from this setup, but for now let's continue with the news directly related to Palantir. So first of all, let me show you that they posted this news on May the 4th, and it's titled Palantir selected for $90 million 5-year HHS contract vehicle. And let me quote you this. Palantir Technologies today announced it had been selected by the Department of Health and Human Services for its 5-year solutioning with holistic analytics restructured for the enterprise blanket purchase agreement. Quite a long name of this agreement. This $90 million BPA will allow HHS officials across the department's many agencies and missions to select the Palantir platform to support their work. Palantir's built-in data protection features, innovative technology and common security framework were deemed well positioned to address critical technology needs across HHS. And definitely this contract for the 5-year period is very important for Palantir because it is not their first contract with this company, and definitely they will increase their presence and their partnership, and this means more and more huge clients will be added to Palantir's network, to Palantir Foundry, and this means much higher valuation for Palantir stock. So let me quote you this. We are grateful for our continued partnership with HHS, and the confidence in our software is shown by selecting Palantir for a long-term, wide-ranging BPA, said Akash Jain, president of Palantir USG. We are proud to provide the software backbone to some of the country's most critical public health missions. And yes, here you can see how important this contract is. And let me show you another news. We are on Bloomberg.com, and this article was published on May the 6th, and it's titled Palantir deepens relationship with UK Ministry of Defense. And let me quote you these bullets. US data analytics company won at 12.5 million contract. Deal with will offer MOD support for its Foundry platform. And let me quote you this. Data analytics company Palantir Technologies struck a £10 million, $12.5 million contract with the UK Ministry of Defense, the US firm's largest with the high-profile department. While much of the 12-month contract is redacted, Palantir will offer support for its Foundry platform, which lets users cut costs by automating work and reducing data processing time. The latest contract awarded in March is among a number of previous contracts with the MOD, which includes data integration services and an analytics deal with the Royal Navy. And I have to say that this is another proof that Palantir's contracts are extremely sticky and they are extremely beneficial for their customers. This means more and more customers increased their presence with Palantir and increased their partnership with Palantir. And this means for Palantir it is nothing else but a very, very good sign. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I have to say that when we broke this previous bottom, we invalidated, as I already mentioned, this movement to the upside as our motive wave. And this means we have from this bottom, we have an ABC correction. And it is not the best sign from the technical standpoint. This means we might have next leg to the downside that might lead to lower prices. But we have very strong support at the range of $9.5. And let me mark it for you. This range is right here. And we have a very good upcoming catalyst that will take place on May the 9th, and it is their earnings report. And definitely we have very good chances to have a bounce from this range, and this bounce will indicate that we completed the entire retracement from its swing high. Let me show you right here, from the end of September 2021 to this lowest point, to this basically double bottom pattern. And I have to say that double bottom pattern is a very strong bullish pattern. This means we have decent chances to hit higher targets, and this means if you want to enter your long position and if you are an investor, you can accumulate on this range, and this will give you the most attractive average price, in my opinion, that you will ever have. And if you are a swing trader, you can add your position right here as well. But if you will hit lower price targets, you should put your stop loss in just several percent lower than the current price, and it might be up to 3% of downside potential. And if we'll go lower, definitely this movement to the downside will break the double bottom pattern. This means we might see a longer consolidation phase on these ranges, on the ranges of about $9 to $10. And this means your next potential entry point will be a little bit further in the future. And you will be able to re-enter your position when we will have more confirmation of a new uptrend. So, in just 3 days, I will do another update on Palantir's earnings report, and we will see their price action on Monday. And then I will project some targets for this asset for short-term and medium-term perspective. So, I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up.